Okay, here we go. Start of round 5. Velmolen 0-3. We're on the Rusty40 side. It's 40-1 and Rip playing together. Just leaving their main now. As blue, they are the American 82nd. This should be quite a clash, and they're playing against the Red Devils, which is made up of BIA, an Italian multi-gaming clan, and last year's season winners. And they're also playing with 7AD, British Armoured Unit. Both, well, all 4 clans really in this tournament on both sides of this match. Got a mix of players from all over Europe and even the US, Canada, and so on. So it's great to see such a good mix of players. So what's going on here? Still in the staging phase. These guys are raring to go. It's like the Grand Prix. This. I might put some Grand Prix music on this bit. Ready, set. Like it's Loz. Loz is CSL leading his section, and we've got the Rip section of Scrubbius Maximus. Sorry, I'm getting used to this map, man. It's getting all over the place. Oh, we've got an AT guy sneaking up here already. Dark Durden could be the first contact, but I'm going to leave him for now because I need to check what's going on the rest of the map. Red Devils are deploying heavily to the west and on the cap. Centre force to the north there. So the commander's dropped off a section from Rusty40, Squad 9. Is that triggered? Sergey or triggered section, I'm not sure who's the leader there. There's Nizzy going down. I think he was hoping to pick off a vehicle or something, but Rusty40 a bit too experienced for that one to come close with a vehicle here. So Commander's gone back to safety. Commander has recently been reduced in price to 2 tickets, so not as tragic if you do lose one now, which is better, I think. Allows the Commander to get into the thick of it and lead his men if he needs to. But still, he's better part of Valo's retreating back to the main, bringing some arty probably. Let's see what's happening here. There's Randy Jim on that 20mm. Ooh, he's taking some fire from a tank there. That's Jim down. I think the machine gun may have got him before the HE. Let's see who this is. It's a Firefly or a Sherman? 75. It's a 75. Is there a Dylan Epic? Dylan Epic, I think he's second in command now, representing 40-1. I believe, I can't remember if it's Joyner or Zodica. There's Zodica, Speaker of the Devil himself. As commander now of Rusty40. Let's get rid of this white outline. Is it 7? No, it's oh, there's Morpheus. Oh, Morpheus. Some nice bit of combat going here around the barn. There's Triggered leading his men in. Yes, Kilgore. Great radio man. Been my radio man many times as well. Good lad. What's he doing? Who's in here? It's just 1 or 2 left. Oh, it's just humongous. Hugh holding the thing on his own, but he does have an MG. It's a great weapon. Oh, Sherman's back. It's like it's just Kilgore with his carbine. Oh, he's got Triggered outside. He's got backups. 2 on 2 at the moment. Got to get some morphine at some of these players. Oh, Sherman. He's got the STG there. Good takedown. Triggered. Stood a chance with that MG, but it's not so good from the hip. Oh, Rincewind finishing off. God, 2-second memory. Wabbit. Oh dear, bad team kill. Let's get to see the bigger scale of the battle, see what's going on. So, they are on the cap. Rip have got in there somehow. They must have snuck in from this side. all that smoke and that fire support. This is where fire support from something like a simple Sherman can really pay off. Blimey, women's weed and weather is in bits. Look at him. That's just his boot. Let's play taps, everyone. If only with some words. My, that's bad, that mortar. Just took out the rip section, completely clearing the cap for him. That must have been a mortar, wasn't it? Definitely wasn't the tank. Tank knew better. Oh, Ripper, they're going to be pissed when they see that. But the Red Devils need to get some men on cap. They definitely need to get someone to take out that tank. Because that tank is giving them a great, giving 40-1 and Rip a great fire superiority advantage on the west side. If they just had some infantry to follow that up, they could sail onto the cap. They need to push quick. These are the guys that just died earlier. Yeah, get moving, lads. What's going on over here? 40-1 section holding the south flank. Trying to help the main force get on. What's Joe doing over here? Must be a scout car. Looks like it's got the jump on the Puma, but they've not seen it. Oh, is he a Jeep? Oh, it's a Jeep, that's why. Is he AT? It's his plan. It's not the commander, is it? No, it's not the commander. It's not Sasha, everyone. It's just a Willys Jeep. What is Max doing out there? Oh, it's Logi. Okay, so... Is that AT guns? Oh, it's tanks. So they are doing a good job of distracting Red Devil's tanks. There's Alpha Daddy and Ranger. Sexy Panther. You must see the Logi on the horizon there. Oh no, maybe not. Just under the hill. And that Jeep is exposed. I could see that. Oh, Max, you are. That Panther's gonna spot you. Really a job for a scout car, I feel. Sending a Panther all that way. I don't know if that's a good idea. So quite a bit of skirmishing. Then look at the teams here, using the whole map. Both teams spread. There's quite a lot of skirmishers on the Rusty40 side to the south. Well spread out, but hunting this tank. There's Melchett and Blythe without any infantry support. It's getting encircled by infantry AT, double timed by 2 tanks. There's Nuts and Dylan Epic there, but there's a scout car here, Gizmo and 10-pin. Oh, I didn't even notice the Churchill. Wow, Melchett is in big trouble, and there he goes. Wafflecoff and Jackal putting the pain in. This Panther's somehow still standing, but are the crew down? The crew are down. Oh no, no. Spoke too soon, Wabbit. Now they're down. He was over there then. I was at the Puma. BIA's Puma being taken out early there. So yeah, lack of infantry support. Maybe they pushed out too far and they lost the Panther going the wrong way. Back to 2-3. He's disappeared off the map. Let's see what's going back on the cap. So this section here from the west, Rusty40 section. Good smoke line there. They've got fire support still, I believe, from the Sherman, or has the Sherman moved to counter Melchett? I think he did. So they've actually lost the fire support, which was brilliantly placed here. Can't see him on the map now. I must have gone back for repairs, possibly, because Melchett did hit him a few times with that Panther's gun. I don't know how big the bloody gun is. I'm not a historian nerd. It's a big gun. It does lots of bad things to Shermans. Yeah, BIA doing a good job holding this line again, but there's still a few resistance from Rip here. Maybe it should be called resistance in places. Sorry, couldn't resist. You can whine at me later. Oh, the groans. Who's this? Dropping some ammo for himself. It's a bit optimistic. Marksman might get you. So it's a good push here, building up a lot of strength from Rip. They probably need to get a few more smokes out. Oh, Joyner on point there, being taken down by Randy Jim. Randy Jim, a great player, good section leader, but he's not supported. Come on, Randy, where are you, men? Walker wisely sitting back, I think, with the MG is in. Is that the MG in there? Yeah. Oh no. Radio man. Need to defend in depth. Smoke coming in on the cap. There's not a lot of men defending the cap, but they are doing a splendid job. 7 AD there. Considering, I get the feeling Rip may be a little timid here, considering their numbers, but of course they don't see what I see. They've got tank support back, Nuts still an epic. Coming in close now, a bit bolder, knowing that the enemy tanks are down and needing to regroup, but they're on their way, you can bet. If this group of Rip players doesn't make a push soon, those Panthers could be back. There's not a lot really 7 AD can do now with this amount of fire coming down on them from above and the west. Great mortars there from 40-1 and Rip. I'm guessing it's 40-1 mortars. They've a reputation of having some good mortar crews, but so do Rip. Rip are an older clan. Quite a large one. What's going on in here? 7 AD still holding on to this barn. It is a critical place to hold because they can put fire down on the cap from this barn if the Rusty40 take it. Sergio finishing off hands. What's Hugh doing? Hugh's waiting. He knows they're in there. Patience, Hugh. Patience. They're coming.
Cheers again, mate. Do you know if the MP40 is dead?
That's quite a close rally, but it's working for him. What's Sagrello doing? This is a Logi chap usually. Probably this section leader for Logi. Seems to have spotted the enemy MSP. Dino and Rocker. Moving around the flank there to try and occupy Velmolen Kirk. So what we got going on here, we've got BIA defending in depth, making sure that the enemy don't occupy this town. It is a kind of a necessary move on this map, because if you just focus on defending the cap and leave the town undefended, Rusty40 could easily occupy it and completely cut off that cap, and then they've got it as a position to launch an attack on the next cap very, very quickly. So Red Devils do need to defend the town there from the north. It's always wise to hold that church tower as an OP if anything. That's observation post. Puma's back. That's Garibaldi and Lorenzite. And there you see the Red Devils tanks staying together this time. Let's hope they stay together. Could do some infantry spotting for them. There's Johnny Deppy though, he's a good player. He's not he is a section leader. Hopefully he's relaying what's going on in front of them. Oh, there's YMS lying in wait. Is he still alive? Is he 18? No, he's down. Atlanta finished him off. Another good player there from BIA. Here's Johnny. Buckle, is this an AT guy? He's roaming around on his own, so he probably does have a bazooka somewhere tucked up his sleeve, or maybe somewhere less obvious. Is that a sniper rifle? No, going mad. That's not Springfield. So he's probably got a bazooka, and he's about to let Melchard know. Now he's likely to try and use his mines first. Oh, Melchard. Well, he may have gone down, but the tank now knows where he is. Melchard can relay that to the crew. Put a round into that trench. Buckle is wounded by Melchard there. That tank needs to back out of that area, really. It seems to be stuck on the terrain. Come on, Blythe, put your foot down. Who's this? Atlanta. So Atlanta hopefully will watch the area. He must surely get shot on Buckle now. He's right there, Atlanta. Buckle's going to spot him. Oh, looks like he has. good spotting there, but I didn't think Buckle had spotted him from there. It is, I suppose, a point you should always look at when we're rounding corners. Check the rooftops. So, good play there for Buckle. Still going. Still has a chance. But that tank's getting distracted by one man. Oh, he's joined by Rocker now. 2 men. Is Ranger coming around to support? He is. See 2 Panthers focusing on just a couple of infantry. They need infantry support. There's Johnny Deppy. Get in there. Hopefully, Jared hopefully is radioed in the scout car trying to flank Blythe and Little Pickle. What's Ranger doing up here? He's pushing on his own to an area where there are no enemy. Let's get back on a cap, see what's going on. It's like Rusty40 is successfully distracting the enemy armour to the south. Not much to effect. But, I mean, hats off to 7 AD section here. They're still holding this cap. And look at the casualties there. Are these grenades going off? They got supply crate down, throwing grenades? No, they haven't. Is this just Buttersworth with an MG throwing his grenades over? Could well be 7 AD's mortars coming in a timely manner. So the town is still held by 7 AD, sorry, BIA and the tower. So that's good news because it means Rusty, the Red Devils here. Well, that was a good hit on Walker, poor lad. But it does mean the Red Devils can continue to reinforce because their east flank is secure and their north. Now look at the north, there is nothing. It's like both sides gave up on this barn. Get a marksman in here and you can get some good shots on the cap, or at least on the reinforcement route. Ooh, Mungus is in a good position to really wreck the Rusty40. If he sets up, mows down that line, it's up to Firix. He's always firing from the hip. It's not great, not very accuracy at that point, but he's got no choice. Oh, they're triggered there, providing some good suppression fire. I don't think Triggered knows exactly what he's firing at, but this is what you want to do. Fire towards the sound sometimes, get the enemy to scare the enemy off, and he did just that. Hughes just stuck. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. Oh, Nizzy's down and he's got Firix. Triggered's moved right up. Oh, that's his body. There's 2 Triggered. This is the real one. The other one's just a doppelganger, gents. He's got Hugh up. Watch out, Niz. Oh, and he's got Hugh. It's up to Niz now. Triggered, secured the flank. I think he saved Rusty40 from a lot of pain there. See, Niz is back up. Oh, what the hell happened to Niz? He literally just combusted. Where's the rest? He landed over here somewhere. I don't even know what hit him. Spontaneous combustion. Who are these guys? Oh, Gur and Black Sack 7 AD. Out in the open, but that's not bad cover. Want to get caught out though if the enemy were in that barn. So Rusty40 have stalled in their advance, and the Red Devils are digging in. They've lost their north flank, and I think Rusty40 could do with exploiting that northern flank, because once you cut down that road, you are exposed to fire from the church tower, but that's easily dealt with by a tank, some suppression. You can cut straight down this road into the school building there, and then you can be a real thorn in the side for reinforcements, because you can start to. It's just this trench then becomes the only way in and out. Some good bunkers being built here though. Some good defences. They obviously knew mortars would be a problem, and artillery. And these bunkers are incredibly important. They've not built them so you can see them from miles away, so they can be destroyed by a tank at range. But this Sherman needs to start putting rounds into that bunker, taking it out, take it down a little, because it's giving them a place to hide from the enemy armour. Sorry, from their RT and mortars. Walker Buttersworth there. It's a great position, look at that. covering the whole south side along the road. This Puma here, if it only knew how close it was. Have they've marked it? They have marked it, so this Puma needs to be very careful because this Sherman will take them apart. Sherman has spotted them. Been called in. There's Nuts and Dylan Epic. Get moving, Gary. Oh. Joiner's like, I don't want to be in the middle of this. Get out of it. Oh, just run over Paul Zodica there. Crushed his radio. This Sherman is taking a pounding. BIA using the mobility of the Puma to their advantage. Outturning the Sherman's gun. Get around in quick and get moving because that Sherman's going to put one in. And he didn't. That was his only mistake. He stopped. He should not have stopped. That Sherman would have been toast. That's a shame there, BIA. Never mind. I mean, the Sherman's damaged, but that could be back in the fight. Probably been deep to be tracked. He's exposed his rear though to the Red Devils. One Panzerschreck or Faust could be all over, but into the smoke he goes. He's in the amber. Probably going to be looking for a repair station now, which is pretty much is all they could do, considering all the Rusty40 infantry on the west there had been destroyed. But they are coming in hard from the north. I did say they should exploit the north. Look at this. Ah, caught out in the open. 7AD were waiting for them. They just pulled in their defensive line, it looks like.
Oh fuck.
And BIA there, Callis got a couple. That is a shame. It was a good. They were making a great progress there. They just got cut down by an MG, but they are flanking here. I think they have overwhelmed the defences. Just Sherman left really, and he's down. What's his name again? Fixius Zodica. So this is where the worm may start to turn now for Rusty40 because they have got the school building. He's down to tricks. That 30 cal going. If they can reinforce this school, yeah, he's keeping the tower down. So they're making all the right moves now. They're recovering. Got Venom Killer. It's got a good position here, but he can't move without any friendly infantry, so he's going to have to stay and give up the school building. Maybe he's going to go for high ground, but Red Devils are a bit splintered at the minute. They may have lost some of their rallies now. Rusty40 have managed to infiltrate from the north. They could just hold this building. They are still up, aren't they? Yeah. They are suppressed, I'd say. They're not up and looking outside. They're hiding. They obviously know there's an MG over there. Venom Killers freaked them out. Come on, 7AD, you got to move in fast. And in greater numbers than two. Rusty40 now moving down ever and ever wider around the flank of the north. It's Kilgore and his mate. They did take out the tower defences. Ooh, who was that? Somebody from the church? I mean, they're missing a trick here. They need someone up here. This is a great position. You need to be able to see what the enemy's doing. Not sure the Red Devils seem a bit blind now in the north, and that could give a big advantage to Rusty40. BIA retaking school building. See, they were all pinned down in there. They were lying down instead of up, looking at the windows. Allowed the enemy to come in and take them out. It's horrible, that school building. I've been caught in there myself a few times. See what's going on. Rusty40 have made it onto the cap though. They must have pushed in straight down from the northwest this time. Completely overrunning, and they are doing the right thing, which is pushing east still. You've got to secure it, make sure the enemy can't get back in. But looks like Virgil's arty's coming in to try and clear off the Rusty40. Red Devils firing their arty on. It's a broken arrow. That tree's a gunner. I mean, he took a couple of friendlies out, but I feel he's got more of the enemy. There's so many on it, you can't even see if it's white or not. It is neutral. Yeah, it's still neutral, just about. Who are these guys here? They are terrified. All this arty coming down. It's Loz, Bobby Smalls. There goes Weymouth. He was alive till that minute. Humongous there. Oh, another nade. I can't believe it. Sloz survived that. He's the last man. There's a couple there behind the in the long grass. Moving in. It's nades into trenches time. Citrix and Mungus. Sterling effort trying to clear this trench. But they are flanked heavily from the east. Oh, some good nades going out there from 7AD towards Rusty40. But, Bobby, that was a good run. If he'd have got into that position, he could have really wrecked 7AD's attempts to hold that trench. There's Alpha Foxtrot trying to resecure the bunker here. This is a great place to hold, but Triggered has seen him with his BAR. That was essential to hold that bunker really at this point, although there's a 20mm on him now. That's a bit rough. Poor Triggered. He's down. Where's that 20mm? Is he on a rooftop somewhere? With the 222 coming. Oh, I missed the tank kill. Sorry everyone. It's a Mark 4. Guess they're out of Panthers. I must have missed that. Even have a Panzer 2. Guess they were out of Pumas. So that was the 20mm firing. That's a hell of a good shot from there. 20mm on it triggered. Must have zeroed in on that bunker. Still neutral, guys. It's getting very hot. What's the time? 17 minutes. That's a lot of time, Bled. Tickets. Look at that. That's neck and neck still. So both teams really taking big chunks out of each other. With tanks and infantry, I suspect. Oh, Garibaldi there. What a sneaky ambush from the flank. Is he still alive? He's still alive. Oh no, the nade finished him. So both teams making very good use of grenades. And here the Churchill pucking on. I think this is going to be it. I think this is the push that'll take it. This Churchill is a huge pain in the ass. Look at that. Into the trench. Great shot. Nearly killed Joyner in the process. Oh, and he did kill Joyner in the process. Waffle cough, man. What are you doing? Oh. He's going to be going, whoops. Yes, it's on film as well. There, they've cleared the Red Devils off now, but Red Devils counterattacking from the west. Looks like Entropy. Dark Durden could really cause a problem here, but Sergei spots him. Oh, he's AT, that's why. Watch out, Dark. This is a brave effort. These RIP players need to stand up and help the tank. You need eyesight, come on. Ooh, completely obliterated Dark Durden there. Shell right to the face. Is there anything left? Yes, there's a helmet. There you go, Dark. I'll send you that in the post. Another Churchill over there. I mean, he had the desired effect. It's almost as good as killing the Churchill. He pushed it back, but the Hill 121 has fallen, and the Rusty40 have got it. They've got it. Now they can get off this godforsaken cap, because it is a hellhole when the amount of arty comes in. That's just bought them much needed time. 30 minutes. Now it's going to be a ticket race. It's possible to cap in 30 minutes, very, very definitely, but it's a tough one to take. It's a double cap as well. Very tough. So they've got to take this here, the 88 position, Velmolen Kirk, which is the silent 88. Maybe it's been blown already. It's quite a common tactic for teams to send someone to blow the 88 while they're fighting on the first cap, because it's less defended. Or a bomber can quickly finish it off. So it looks like the Red Devils have they retaken this? Are they still alive? No. Oh, there is one. Oh, killer. Look at his face. Fried Parrot, can I? Oh, I didn't see them come up. Rogue Demon. Secured the tower. There's quite a lot of small unit actions going on. I mean, smaller than the 5-man. I mean, it's interesting from what I've seen so far. 7AD's tanks are roaming on their own without much fire support, sorry, infantry support, whereas Rusty40 are making a very conscious effort to keep their tanks with their infantry. But they're still getting 80 infantry breaking through. Well, that's close if this M10 were to see this MSP just out in the open here. What's Undan Titos doing? Is he seeing it? Is he making a judgment as to whether to carry on or not? Wake up! Hey! Psst, psst. Move the truck. It's not good. Move it. He's on 1,000 yards there. Oh, here we go. Seen too many mortars land on his position. Dark's probably told him the tank's moved off, so he can move the MSP up. But it's worth holding the windmills. So all these little sneaky things going on around the flanks, and it's such a big map. Well, not that big, but it's a big enough map to really lose what's going on. We focused a lot on the action around the first cap there. 28 minutes to go, but 81 tickets, and the Red Devils are in the lead. That's a convincing one. If they can burn those tickets down in time. At the minute, attacking is a lot harder, and at the minute, Rusty40 do have 1 cap, so that's 200 points in the bank. Small victory points. So even if they lose on tickets, they've got something to show for it, and it means the Red Devils have to take at least 1 cap in their return game next week. Any other points on top is a bonus. The little Spitfire there. Oh, here comes another one. Supermarine. Sound effects supplied by Wabbit. No copyright. ER out scrub. Right, who's this? Iron Mike. RFC. Started going triggered down again. Crazy legs. We got no legs. There's no one in there. Hope he doesn't bounce back. That's the most embarrassing way to die. And yes, I've done it many times. Oh no, I lost another tank, is it? Rusty40's tank goes down there. Is that a scout car, I think? Oh no, it's the M10. The Wolverine, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking. But he didn't go down with that fight. Oh, that's a Mark IV recently killed as well. So was that the... Oh, they have 1 Panther left. Melchard's crew still kicking. And a Sherman. That's been a hell of an armoured battle, and I've completely missed it. Buckle's still there. He knows the tank's there. It's a wounded animal. Buckle. Has he run out of shells? I bet he has, hasn't he? I didn't see that sneak in. Reinforcing tank support there. There's Dylan Epic back with a... They've still got a Churchill. Is this the one I went back for repairs earlier? No, it wasn't. That was Waffle Cup, wasn't it? So, yeah. 7AD's tank caught out too far from home, really, to get rescued by friendly infantry who are focused on defending the cap. On 25 minutes. So that ticket lost there from that tank has done wonders to help keep Rusty40 in the game there. It's now 51-76. I loved it, mosquito. I should really watch the explosion, but on the hotel, that'll have got some tickets. This poor hotel. I mean, don't book a night here, mate. It's awful. You can never get any sleep. It's just merciless, isn't it? The amount of fire support you can bring down on one location. What is Randy Jim doing? They're on mortars, artillery, bombers. Randy Jim's like, nah, whatever. Doing a Lieutenant Spears there. So quite a lot of engagements going on this south side here, and again, BIA and is it 7AD holding with a very small force, but they are holding. Rip getting caught out. But they're being cautious, I think probably because of the tickets. You know, we saw on the west side of that first cap they lost a lot of men. They built up a lot of strength, and then one grenade would just take them out, or one MG. It's, you know, you get the wrong German with the wrong gun when you're out in the open, and it's foobar for your section. But I can't help thinking 40 to 1 probably need to open up another column here, not one. You need to get some guys down this end. I mean, as it happens, they've cleared the enemy out. But hindsight and admin camera are something they don't have. Johnny Deppy's, he got an STG because he could. Yes, he has. So a very dangerous time now for Rip on this south flank. It's their nearest push, strongest push. There's Joe. Oh, the first one down, 2 down, 3 down. Oh, he's going to get him. Johnny, you're dead. Oh my god, Johnny survived. No, Crazy did get him eventually. Oh, Crazy that you took your time, man. Oh, I thought you were going to miss. Grease gun. That explains it. That was very close. Nice one, Crazy. Saved the section there. Get him up. But yeah, poor Johnny, he's almost on a kill streak. To be very well, it was a good kill streak as it was. Just that last man he missed. He had the chance. He's probably low on bullets by that point. He needed a reload. Now here's Bobby looking out. Oh no, Bobby's sleeping for good. Oh, there we go. So Johnny Deppy's section coming back in now. He's not got. They didn't get enough men back up. But Crazy's waiting. Oh, there he goes. That's twice, Johnny. That's twice he's got you. Get mean. You must be out of syringes now. You need a medic. This could be a problem if they've got 5-mans. They don't have enough medics because their tickets are low. See, Buttersworth's got a good position here, but he can't see down into this trench. They're a bit paralysed. They're going very slow to get moving. What's going on over here? So the north, there's nothing of the Rusty40. I don't know where, looking at the map, the most of the Rusty40 infantry is. They're not giving up, I suspect, because of the tickets. They're seeing what they can do. They do have their tanks operating. They've got a heavy tank in the south here. This, oh no, it's not heavy. It's a 75, isn't it? Yeah. Got a Wafflecoff 75, and there was a Sherman somewhere up north, which they may have lost because the tickets are going down. Got a scout car up there, Gizmo and 10-pin in the Staghound. Someone's going to be shouting, "It's a Daimler" or something. Daimler. Whatever. It's a scout car. Got a little gun. So it's literally Snow and Demon representing the north flank. 10 tickets now. Something big must have gone up. Oh, is this the... Looks like a fairly recent death here. Losing that Churchill's a lot of points. I think Rusty40 had the advantage in armour, really. They were getting most of the kills quicker with better support from their infantry, but 7AD have definitely clawed that back. Oh, sorry, the Red Devils have clawed that back and taken out, looks like, the remaining heavy tanks. Or is this one here? Is this the last... Oh no, it's Red Devils. The Panzer 2, the 20 mils. Wondering where the enemy is. And they're back in main, having some beer, celebrating their 1 cap, which is a very tough one to take, so they should be happy with that. And it's not a big advantage in tickets remaining for the Red Devils. 45 lead, 46 lead. It's something they can do. So Red Devils need to not just... Well, I suppose if they cap, they should win. Depends how many tickets are left. So it's unlikely we're going to see these other 2 caps go, because it's a double cap. You need to take both of them to score. Taking 1 is not enough. You get 0. Got to take them both. So that's the hotel. mortars are coming back in, hopefully trying to get some kills, get some tickets back up. And I feel Rusty40 really needs to get inside and save some tickets, maintain that lead. But Red Devils aren't afraid to keep respawning because they have the lead. They have the men, if you like. There's Atlanta going up in smoke. Ooh, but a tank coming in. This will end the game if this Sherman loses it. The Sherman hasn't noticed. He's been hit twice now by Melchard's crew. What's Melchard got left? Yes, he's taken it. One ticket left. That really should have finished it. Oh, the Staghound's coming in just a little too late. Could have made an effect later. Is that a Panther still? No, it's a Mark 4. But the tanks together there, that's what you want. Two of them. But nobody was spotting in this area. They've got to move because that's a... oh, it's a Stuka, you'll be right. Is that going for the... to be on the edge?
Damn.
Well, I think Rusty40 should be pleased with that. That first cap's hard. It's unlikely to get the next two. And it's not a huge ticket advantage.